Hey, Eben, hey, Cetho. I fell asleep on the couch. This is the danger of December. Alright. Oh, let's see what we got. There were only me and my 2 minions in the office today, so we brought in the TV that they use for, like, group Teams meetings. Brought it into the office and hooked up Christmas movies on it. Uh-oh. What's the thought? I'm sure some company is doing that. Positive. Absolutely positive. Okay. So, come on. No. Please. Thank you. I wasn't, like, ready when I started streaming. But if I didn't hit start streaming, I would not ever be ready, Yeah, the teacher has a hangover video cart, except they use it in board meetings. Yeah. My controller no working. There we go. We watched Muppet Christmas Carol and A Christmas Story and I don't remember the Santa Claus, that one. And then a half an episode of Bob's Burgers. And tomorrow we're gonna watch Krampus and I forgot what the rest of the list says. No, the one with Tim Allen. Unless unless you're asking about a different movie that I'm not aware of. I don't have a lot of... I suggested Die Hard. Ah. No, I think we're watching the one with the Hot Jack Sparrow. Nope, that's not it. The Hot Jack Frost. Guardians of the Galaxy or something. No, that's not it. This. It's great. I'm telling you, dude, ancient civilizations were way more advanced than we thought. They built all sorts of stuff out in the natural environment. They had no need to wait for Trash Island to show up. What, like those medieval nut jobs in the Shallows? Advanced, my shell. No. Way cooler than that. They made stuff that still hasn't been recreated today. And they did it with magic. Alright, I think you need to lay off the seaweed. Excuse me, what is this building? What ho, little one, you stand before the new Carcinia Museum of Carcinized History, I say. Oh, neat! Could I go in? Apologies, but the museum is currently closed to the public while we put the finishing touches on the new exhibition. Oh. Hey, I'm looking for a tall shark who stole my shell. You seen anyone like that? I can't say I have. But if I'd traveled here to fence stolen goods, I'd start at the lower crust down beneath us. Gotcha. Thanks. Be careful down there, I say. No, not the Lorax. That's the Onceler. No, it's the one with Jack Frost in it. I think it's just called Guardians. Look at that big, stupid museum. What's the point of a whole building to store old crap from the past? Call me when they start showing off objects from the future. Hey, can I go out this way? No! Okay, I'll go somewhere else. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you like that. Just under a lot of pressure, okay? People are not happy they can't get into the open ocean right now. They keep calling me names like phoned in progress blocker and saying my fence is lazy design. There's a good reason for it. Trash Island is on its way here right now. If we kept all the avenues of transit open during trash day, it'd be a goddamn ship show in here. Why can't all these civvies understand that the rules are there for a reason? Wear a mannequin leg and fishnets? Looks like it. Sorry, I mean, no, it's a major award. No, you know, come on. I was napping on the couch. You could have hung out with me there. Oh, Jackson. Every day I find myself looking down, wishing you were up here with me, claw in claw. The tide we crossed paths, I was immediately smitten, but my family would never approve of me with a commoner. But there's nothing common about you. Maybe one day I'll possess the courage to tell you, but until then I shall yearn from afar. Like that. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. There's no better city in the world than New Carcinia. I've never even been anywhere else. That's how great it is. Fuck. Welcome to Shellfish Desires, the flagship brick-and-mortar store of Shellfish Corp. How goes it, my visibly financially troubled friend? Is it that obvious? It is! I suppose you've come to the upper crust for a bit of window shopping? No shame in it. Plenty of folks pause on their way through town to take a look at our luxury shelves. You've got 5 minutes before your pause becomes a loiter, so enjoy them while they last, my friend. Did a big shark come into town and try to sell you a shell recently? Oh, he sure did. I told him to get stuffed. We don't do trade-ins here. And even if we did, I'd never take the kind of beat-up junk he sold me. Not a clue where he went after that. Does nobody in the city pay any attention? I'm sorry. This sorry excuse for a shell became flaccid and rubbery as soon as it entered the water. What's the point? Oh boy. Oh my god, an imposter. This wouldn't be a terrible idea. Let's do that, actually. I don't remember. I feel like they must have, right? But I don't remember. Okay, so we've been over there. I think we can drop down now. You see this here? Best view in the lower crust. I'll be honest, it just looks like a stinky alleyway to me. Aye, the very stinkiest. Brings a tear to one's eye, doesn't it? Or don't it? Sorry. Damn it. Hey, small fry, word of advice. Don't stick your claws in what's going on here. You owe a lot of plastics, Porgy. A lot of plastics. You're good for it though, right? Hi, I'm in significant trouble. You want me to help with that? No, thank you. I'll never grow as a person if I don't learn to fight my own battles. Okay, hope it goes well. Thanks, it probably won't. Hey, Manta? Yeah, Coley? What are we doing? Like right now? Like right now? We're hanging out by the crystal. Hanging out by the crystal. Yeah. You want to do anything after this? I know another cool crystal on the other side of town. We could go hang out by that. You're the best. Hey, Manta. Yeah, Coley? That guy broke our cool crystal. No way. Just walked right up and broke it. What happened to live and let live, Coley? No idea. Life really isn't what it used to be. Wanna go find another cool crystal? I sure do. Can't let jerks like that ruin our chill. So true. I hear that the Upper Crusters' technology is way ahead of what we've got down here. Yeah, for sure. I hear they've got some magic trash that lets them send messages. All the way to space and back. I heard that they've already cracked teleportation. And they can upload a crab's brain into a totally different body. We're shucked, man. How am I supposed to compete for jobs with a teleporting crab? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Careful where you walk down here, little one. These streets will chew you up as good as any predator. You gotta change your name, Lenny. No! Come on, change your name. I said no! Look, we can't be a percussionist trio named Binko, Banko, and Leonard. Why the shell not? We sound like a goddamn comedy trio. Well, maybe we should do that instead! I'm listening. Hey, kid. Hey, mister. Be sure to take care of yourself. Seen too many good crabs let themselves waste away down here. They'll tell you no one gets polluted in the reef. But down here in the lower crust, it happens. It happens. Thanks. I'll be careful. I hope you have a real nice day. I should be able to go in there. I used to work out in the Vale, sorting garbage for Shellfish Corp. Things outside the reef have been getting scarier lately. Crabs losing their minds? New predators coming in? Oh, thanks. No job is worth that. I'll take my chances in the city. At least the only predators I gotta worry about here are the loan sharks. Honestly, I like it down here where it's dark. Feels cozy, like being under a rock. Just wish the houses didn't get so soggy. Everyone calls me Krusty. Hey, Krusty, over here, Krusty. Yo, Krusty, how's it going? So tired of it. Sorry you have to deal with all the name calling. That's the worst part. It's my real name. Thank you. Just taking it one day at a time. Maybe one day I can afford to take it a whole week at a time. Not getting my hopes up, though. Yeesh, my commute to Flotsam Vale's getting worse all the time. You ought to take a fish car. I heard it's pretty affordable. Sure, it used to be. They only kept prices low until they could run Crab Taxi out of business. And Crab Taxi was just a scheme by wealthy investors to take funding away from the scale rail. And the scale rail was only going to serve privileged neighborhoods in the first place. So screw it, I'll swim there myself if I have to. Well, glad the big city has the same problems we do. No more discussion. I'm headed to Flotsam Vale and that's that. Dad, you gotta quit that job. Didn't you read the studies? Working around all that gunk totally damages your brain. It's scientifically proven. A load of crab, if you ask me. If my brain were getting damaged, it'd happen by now. I've already been working for Shellfish Corp for... Whoa, how many times was it again? Used to be I had a job up topside. Quick thing, helping some well-to-do family with some trash moving. There was a fine fella who seemed to take a shine into me. Sometimes I wonder what he's up to. Hey, buddy, you gotta get a load of my friend over here. This crab will tell you how things really are. He'll say the stuff we're all thinking in private. Kind of stuff the topsiders don't want you to hear, you hear? This place sucks. Baltimore. His name is Baltimore. Great. Sorry, pal. No entry here right now. Still cleaning up this path after last trash day. I'll have it done soon, I promise. Can you really clean all this up by yourself? They'll fire me if I don't, so... Yes! Oh, of course. I should have realized. I'm sorry, it's a major award. Be wary of topsiders, small fry. They'll make you feel special while you're useful, but don't be fooled. I moved here from across the sands between because some rich bastard said I had it in me to be a shell model. Me, can you imagine? Needless to say, he kicked me to the curb before you knew it. So yeah, don't trust topsiders. They'll play you like a goddamn fiddler. Interesting, that like boinks you away. Alright, we all know our roles. Lex, present. You'll go to work tonight tending bar at the Trash Day Gala. You'll be our ticket in. Can do. Get those upper crusters good and distracted while we slip out in the workers' entrance. There, we'll split into 2 teams. Team A will be Lex, still present, and Hurst. Hello, darlings. Well, Team 2 will consist of myself and Goggles. Hey. Team A is gonna move through the fancy soiree till they find its host, the ludicrously trashy and trash-rich Jeffrey Crab III, and sweet-talk him into revealing the passcode to his family's safe. I doubt he'll put up much of a fight. Once he lets it slip, it'll be on Team 2 to slip out the safe undetected and ride the scrap chute down to the bottom with our ill-begotten rewards. Team A will exit the party at its proper conclusion and reconvene in the morning, and Cods, your uncle, will have woken up as some wealthy shucking crabs. This seems bad. I used to have it all. I used to be somebody. One bad deal and pow! Down here with this sorry lot. Do I look like a bottom feeder to you? Of course not. I'll make it back up there one day, no matter how many other crabs I gotta step on. Ooh, I love your shell, little cutie. Thanks, it's new. Doesn't really feel like me, though. Well, you wear it well in the meantime, sweetie. I'm sure you'll find the right shell for you eventually. I'll let you in on a little secret. If you can ever find a shell you're real fond of, you can pay Shellfish Desires to insure it for you. That way, if it ever gets lost or damaged, they'll replace it for you, no questions asked. Whoa, that's actually pretty useful. Thanks, ma'am. I already did that. Not a lot of hermits left in the reef these days. Not really sure why. Any mass migrations I should know about? Beats me. I'm not really involved with the community, sorry. Well, happy to meet you regardless. Keep safe, small fry. Hey, little guy. I'm not that little. You think so? I'm pretty little, and you're even littler than little old me. Step out of the city and meet some real big guys, and you'll feel little pretty quick. Nice. I feel like some of the collision could be less. Whatever it is. Hey, Static. Ahoy there, traveler! Pull up a cork and stay a while. Ahoy there, traveler! Pull up a cork and stay a while. Hey there, youngin'. Welcome to Bottom Feeders, the finest little watering hole this side of the slurry. Hi, my name's Krill. I'm new to town, I guess. I thought I'd recognized a fresh face. Pleased as plastic to meet you, Krill. Name's Nema. If you've got the money, why not stop in for a bite? My kiddos and I would love to have you. We also offer a stowaway hiring service if you're interested in such a thing. What's a stowaway? You mentioned something about stowaways? What are those? Oh, I'm sure you've seen them around. That's our nickname for any sort of little fella that sticks itself to your shell, little fella. Oh, like a barnacle? Exactly. And for the right price, there's all sorts of them that might tag along. People pay for that? They sure do, hun. Lots of our visitors here are travelers just stopping by who could use a little company on the road. You ought to consider it if you've got a journey ahead of you. The open ocean can get mighty lonely, hun. I'll think about it. Thanks, ma'am. Oh, call me Nema, hun. I'm not a crabby old lady just yet. Used bandage. Nasty. Hey, if it's not too much of a bother, I'm looking for a shark that took my shell. Any chance he stopped by here? Fairly sure I'd remember a fellow like that swimming into my establishment. Sorry, kiddo. That's okay. No worries. Hey, you a customer? You ought to talk to my mom. She's the one in charge. These little guys make my trips out to open ocean a little less lonely and a little more safe. What more could a crab ask for, you know? Living on the bottom is bad enough, but listening to the bang, bang, banging of that crusty old blacksmith is gonna drive me shucking insane. Hey, Powers. Whoa, steady on. Now one step further, mate. You're gonna want to keep your distance. How come? How come? Your eyes are full of sediment, mate? Can't you see what I am? I'm the type of guy who hurts everyone I touches, mate. Oh, that can't possibly be true. I bet you just haven't found the right person to show your infection to yet. I could give you a hug, but maybe that'd help you open up. Bloody shell, mate, you're an odd one. Take my advice and leave me be, savvy? Do us both a favor and leave me alone, mate. Well, that's sad. For the last time, Ela, give him the snip is not a full plan. But, Mom, they're making a move on Porgy, and the snips always works. Back me up on this, Ida. Sorry, Isla, but your mama has a point. The crabs Porgy is in deep with aren't the kind you can just snip away. There are so many people to talk to. The doctor said I could go back to work if I'm not coughing up blood. Sounds right. You know, I'm not as tough as I look. You don't look that tough. Thanks for rubbing it in, guy. Fair enough. Oi there, Scrap. It's a fine piece of metal in your claws there. Lots of promise. Care to make it shine with me, Scrap? I almost don't want to ask, but did a big jerk shark come here trying to sell a shell for Scrap? It would probably have seemed crazy to you because the shell was super gorgeous and cool. Oi, he came by. Turned that shell to Scrap as soon as I could. What? Are you serious? Sure as sea foam I am. Hey, wait, you said a shark? Scrap that, my mistake. My mistake. No sharks came by, nay. What? What did you think I said? You almost gave me a heart attack. No need to shout, Scrap. My ears work just fine. Make it shine? You mean my fork? This is just some piece of junk I found in my neighborhood. Aye, and what a piece of junk it is, Scrap. Bring this old smith some relics he can break down, and he'll show you what that junk of yours can truly do. Sounds useful. Cool. It's gotta be somewhere. I just gotta find where that shark went. The city is so big, how am I ever gonna find my shell? This place is stupid. And it's loud. Why couldn't everyone just leave me alone? Everywhere I turn, someone's trying to take something away from me. Or sell me some kind of... Scuttle right up, fellow citizens. It's the grand opening of the prawn shop, full of legitimate shallows-made wares. We got plastics, we got metals, we got packing foam. We got garbage you ain't even heard of yet. What the? What ho, gentle crab. Hi, how's it going? Truly terrible, but I can't let that keep me down. I have an endeavor that will see me in the big cans at last. It can't possibly fail. Again. That's my shell! Are you serious? This guy's still following me? Alright, play it cool. I don't know what you're talking about. Seriously, give that back. It was stolen from me by a jerk shark. Well, first off, that shark seems super cool and chill to me. Second of all, he, sold it to me, fair and square. Want it back, you gotta buy it, like everything else in the store. That's how the prawn shop works, baby. Well, how much, and what can I actually pay with? Depends on what you got, pal. I've got a few microplastics, I guess, and some string. Look, that shell's really important to me. Could I work for it or something? I'll do anything. Anything, huh? Yeah, I guess I could probably come up with some arduous and meaningless time sinks for you to partake in and earn your shell back. For starters, why don't you scrape the barnacles off my sweaty... Wait, what? Did you hear that? Hear what? Belay this conversation, kid. Trash Island is here. Always catches me off guard. I gotta get ready before I miss out on some prime plastics. Hey, I'm not done talking to you.
Trash day! It's trash day! Everyone get your baskets! Don't miss out!
Back off! I saw it first! Get your own trash, suckers!
Assorted crab noises.
What is that thing?
I've never seen anything like it.
It's a message from the captain! It's got his face right on it! It's gotta be!
Excuse me? Excuse me, please. Pardon me. Excuse me, young lady. As New Carsinia's official historian, I'm sure I can shed some light on... My God! If I'm not mistaken, this is part of a map! A map showing the way to a most valuable treasure, I say! If someone were to find its missing pieces and decipher them, why, they'd be rich beyond their wildest dreams, I say!
Rich? I like the sound of that. That treasure's as good as mine. I'll be able to afford the flashiest shell in the ocean, you know?
Not if I get there first! Think of all the tourists that treasure can bring to our city!
Well, don't you count out us bottom-siders. You'll be eating your hat when I get that treasure and fix up my restaurant.
It would appear the hunt is on, I say. The first stop on the map seems to be the forest to the north of here.
This feels
May
weird.
the best, Crab.
Apologies for the interruption, folks. I seem to have misheard something. I could have almost sworn there were some citizens here planning on unearthing some valuables. Need I remind you all how threatening the ocean is outside this reef? I'd hope it would go without saying that the duty of such a dangerous excavation would fall to the Shellfish Corporation. That would be safest for all involved. Don't you agree?
Yeah, we hear you, Roland. No problem.
Then, as Shellfish Corp's CEO and this fair city's de facto mayor, I suppose no one would have any objections to my taking sole control of this treasure hunt. Are we all in agreement?
Oh dear. I suppose that sounds all right with me, I say.
You hear what they're talking about over there?
Sounds like some kind of crazy treasure hunt.
Hey, kid, I just got an idea. If you can go get that treasure they're jawing about, I'll gladly trade your shell for it.
For real? You'd really do that?
You bet. A prawn never goes back on his promise.
Aw, yeah! I'm gonna find that treasure!
Haha, yeah, you go, kid! Roland can't tell us what to do! That treasure belongs to whoever can find it first!
The corporations don't control us!
I suppose a little friendly competition is only fair. I hope you know what you just dove into, kid. See you in the open ocean, treasure hunters.
Oh, can't wait to fight that squid. Dang, that was crazy with a capital Z. You really stepped in it now, kid. That squid that hangs out around Roland doesn't think twice about disappearing people. You told me to! Hey, I recall merely making a suggestion, pal. But the offer still stands. If you can get me that treasure, the shell's all yours. Okay, well, where do I start? Were you listening to the old dude? It's off in the grove, way north of here. You got a bit of a walk ahead of you. Great. Well, I guess I have no choice now. I'm on this treasure hunt whether I like it or not. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you find any other junk out there, I'll take it off your hands for some microplastics. Fair's fair. It's Shark Egg. This feels kind of unethical, haha. Leaving the city in today's climate. How frightful. But if we all work together, I'm sure we can find that treasure and come back in one piece. We could build a new church with that kind of money. Our faithful will worship in the parking lot no more. I mean, we are crabs. We're little. Heavens, what excitement. I'll be tagging along in your little treasure hunt. I simply must document it all for my followers. Who are followers? You know, followers. People who follow me around, just desperate to know what I'm up to. Do you mean to tell me you don't have any? Oh boy, a real-life treasure hunt. This is the sort of thing you read about in books as a little crablet. Do you think we'll find a shark? Do you think we'll fight a shark? Or a bobbit worm? Or one of those horrendous monstrosities that live only in the deepest depths of the drain? I really hope not. Just drifted into town and you're already making waves, kiddo. If it wasn't for you, we'd have all just rolled over and let Roland step all over us like usual. So we're gonna all go after this treasure then? Seems like it. If that old-timer who runs the museum ain't pulling our claws, whoever gets that treasure is gonna have some serious pull around town. But honestly, as long as someone gets it who ain't Roland, most of us will be darn pleased. Who is that guy anyway? Why does everyone hate him so much? Roland? Only the CEO of the Shellfish Corp, the largest trash scavenging operation out there. Besides what a few independent traders haul in with their own two claws, all trash that makes its way into New Carcinia goes through Roland. He's got some deep pockets. Shellfish Corp owns most of the buildings in town by now and charges a pretty plastic for the privilege of us living in them. Those of us down in the lower crust, you could say we aren't really fans of the way things are going. So taking him down a peg by waving some treasure in his face, I can think of a lot worse ways of spending a tide or two. But enough about Roland. We gotta make tracks toward that treasure. The museum curator told us to head toward the Grove, right? I've been to the Grove before. Meet me just out of 10 if you need a nudge in the right direction. Oh yeah, this is gonna rule! A chance to go up against my idol, Roland. Your idol? You like that guy? Of course I do. He's a business genius, you know? Roland came into this town with nothing, save the clothes on his back and a trash scavenging empire that goes back generations. And he built that empire up on a somewhat bigger empire, all on his own. Why go after the treasure if you think he's so cool then? You really don't know the first thing about business, kid. Sure, I respect Roland, but we're also in the same market, and that makes us rivals. The free market demands I do my best to one-up him. That's the spirit of healthy competition. Free market? You betcha! A radical new economic philosophy that's sweeping through the educated community these days. How to explain it? Well, you probably noticed there's some people living up top of the city on the upper crust, and then the others living down below in the dark and stinky lower crust. Yeah, it doesn't seem super fair. That's what the unenlightened say. In a world of people complaining about the unfair free market economics dares to ask, what if things are just meant to be this way? Perhaps I'm meant to live on the upper crust because I'm super cool and attractive and good at doing business. And the lower crust is only so stinky because a lot of stinky crabs live there who don't know how to live, who don't know how to invest. What's invest? Ah, jeez, kid, I ought to be charging you my consultant rate. We can talk shop another time. We gotta go to the Grove and start tracking down this treasure, you know? Trash axe, yeah. Whoa, that was quite the clamor, I say. It's not every day you see someone go claw to claw with Roland. I didn't know I was gonna cause such a commotion. Oh, well, if you ask this old man, it's about time someone stood up to that bully. He's been attempting to pave over my museum for God knows how long. But I digress. We've got to get a move on if we want to beat Roland to the punch. As I said, the first stop on the journey is the Grove. Head out of the city and keep traveling north and you'll reach it eventually. Just take care not to get devoured, I say. Yeah, sounds good. Sorry, give me 1 second. Oh, stop telling me what's new. I'm trying to send a message. Wow. It's totally worth it. Is it? Are we sure? Alright, I believe we got pretty thoroughly around. Roland owns most of the industry around here. There aren't many folks around brave enough to stand up to him. But Drew really got us all fired up. He's gonna regret it if he thinks we're just a bunch of soft shells. So says I, Bartleby Schultz. Welcome to Carcinia Heights. Luxury homes with luxury views for the luxurious upper cruster yearning for a life of luxury. Homes start as low as 1.5 million microplastics. Wow, a real-life treasure hunt right in our city. A tale of adventure, tragedy, betrayal, romance? Maybe if I hurry I can snag the novelization rights. You aren't headed out to the open ocean to look for treasure? Shell no. I moved up here to avoid that sort of ruckus. Let all those clout chasers get themselves killed for all I care. Hey, where'd you find that fork there? Oh, this thing? I just ran into it by the shore. I'll give you 3,000 microplastics for it, right now. I'm sorry, it's not for sale? Come on, kid, I could use some good self-defense in a place like this. 6,000! I kinda need it. Sorry. What, and leave a poor vulnerable crab like me out in the current like that? 4,000. Wait, you went down? I'm a haggler. Fuck off. Another one of those cardboard monstrosities just went up in our neighborhood. We had the decency to take these outcasts in. The least they could do is build some nicer looking buildings. Quite so. At this rate, our pristine ocean view is going to be blocked by hideous high-density housing. And we all know who's to blame. The poor people! The poor people. Just so. Is Urchin back yet? No sign of him. I told him heading out into the sands between was a bad idea. That boy and his get-rich-quick schemes. Sure hope he's doing all right. What? Okay, that's stupid. We could have polished that a little more. Trash Day still finds a way to surprise me, after all this time. How fun it'd be to swim all the way up to Trash Island as it passes by. I bet you'd come back the richest crab in town. But no one's that strong of a swimmer, and worst case scenario, you'd just get stuck up there. I wish I could have a little pet sardine. So cute! Oh my god, no way. What's up? I totally feel exactly the same way about sardines. No way. Do you want to kiss a little bit? What? What? Huh? Okay, I could have read that better, but I didn't see where that was going, so... Sure. Heading out on the reef? Soon, yeah. Any advice? Just make sure you stay safe, small fry. The ocean's a big place, and you are, quite honestly, adorably small. Thanks. Just don't like it, Rita. Brighten up, Babs. Walter and Shelley will be pulling in good trash for us once they become scrappers. Scrap the scrap. I just want my Walter safe here with me. Not out there in Scuttleport among the muck and who knows what else. Despite it all, I'm just happy to have a home here at all. At least we don't fall victim to bandit raids like the towns out in the open ocean. Come to the city, they said. It's safe inside the reef, they said. Fat lot of good if we can't even afford a place inside the walls. Still better than staying out there with that beast out and about. Is it? What's stopping that thing from coming here anyway? What, you don't trust the scent markers? Have a little faith in technology. lot of talk about the end of the world these days. It's only a matter of time before whatever's gunking up Crab's minds out there comes to gunk us up too. Or, you know, so they say. Y'all figure that stuff is really true? Who gives a shit? If my rent doesn't go down soon, the world can go ahead and end as far as I'm concerned. So true, brother. The sands between. Heck yeah, I've never been to the open ocean before. Enchanted Grove, here we come. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your seahorses, kiddo. Look, we're technically rivals in this treasure hunt thingamajig, but that don't mean I want to see you get devoured before my eyes. What'd I do wrong? Look, there's rules to exploring the sands between. Namely, steps you gotta take from preventing, him from slurping you right out of your shell and eating you whole. See those arches? Folks who commute from here have done a pretty good job of scenting routes to the nearby areas. Scenting? Yup, laying down scents he ain't a fan of. No matter how tasty you are, he won't pass near the path. Wait, who are we talking about? Who is this guy? Look, just stick to the arches, okay, kiddo? And if you get chased, you make your way back to one as quick as you can. Can do. So, you're serious about this treasure hunt after all? Of course I am. This is my only way to get my shell back. Please don't take offense, but I half suspected you'd lose your nerve, I say. The sands between are no place for an innocent crab. Whatever. I'm super brave. Let's just get this over with so I can go home. Point me in the right direction. Oh, you might have what it takes after all, child. Such a willingness to run off and get killed in the name of discovery brings a tear to my eye, I say. Since you're new here, I'll give you an overview. The north is the Enchanted Grove, once a reclusive village of spiritualists. East of here is Flotsam Vale, the company down of Shellfish Corp. And west, I wouldn't go west without a good reason. Not that it matters. The captain's map has pointed us north, towards the Enchanted Grove. Meet me there and we can discuss our next steps. Yes, sir. Keep your wits about you out there, kiddo. Seen a lot of good folks get gobbled up on their way to the Enchanted Grove. Already? That was quick. Ooh. Oh boy. Interesting. This sucks. Nice. Rude. Googly eye. Really? Ah, that's cute. Really? Well, I'm sure we'll be able to kill him eventually. Really haven't used the barbed hooks in combat at all. What? Phytoplankton. Wowee, this is the farthest I've ever been from my home by a country fathom. Check it out, you can even see the grove from up here. This is gonna be a swell adventure, I can already tell. like iridium Rubik's Cubes must be something. I don't know how to fight those stupid fish. Hey, you! Me? What do you call a blue crab who goes on a lot of dates? What? Sleeping with... Wait, did I say crab or a fish? Damn it! I've been waiting so long for someone to come by so I can tell him my joke! And I screwed it up. I'm so stupid! That's the last straw. My life is worthless! Oh? She went hollow. That's funny. Come on. Oh, I'm sad we turned on cheat mode. Or, I'm sorry, I'm not sad we turned on cheat mode. We don't lose our microplastics on death. I keep... Every time we die, I'm just, like, happy. Because it's going to make this such less of a slog. I'm not upset by it when we play Souls-likes, but... I think it's going to make my gameplay on this more pleasant. Come on. Okay. That's fair, Grunk. I don't have anything to prove. I had 3 bone wheels. Oh, it's an olive. You again, vagabond. I'm pleased you survived. Oh, I barely recognized you. You're the guard from Slacktide, right? Nice hat. Indeed. Chiton is my name. However, I have shed my title. It was foolish to pledge my sword to a lord so easily swayed by greed. You understand, don't you? The consequences of the fall of Slacktide. No one to guard the bridge? far more serious, Vagabond. What annihilated Slacktide was an infection. At first I thought it a pollution of the body, now I suspect it stems from the mind. Regardless, I believe it was the Duchess's greed that invited it into her lands. And until those, like her, are annihilated, the infection will spread and spread and spread. For this purpose, I have arrived at this grove. I have to bake cookies tonight. So you came to the grove to kill someone? In a sense, I came to grow in strength. The way through will not be easy. It appears polluted bandits have overtaken this place. But I believe somewhere within lies a master who might grant me a greater power. Power that could destroy the ruler of the reef. The ruler of the reef? You mean Roland? I met the guy. He seemed like a real jerk. I don't blame you for wanting to take him down. You came face to face with the tyrant, and you failed to strike him down? Well, I wasn't gonna fight a guy I just met. Even if I wanted to, his bodyguard would probably wipe the floor with me. Know this, Vagabond. Anyone can identify evil. It is nothing special. You're unwilling to lay down your life to correct this world's cruelty. What use are you? Well, I don't see you rushing to go fight Roland off the bat either. Maybe I'm also here to get stronger so I can take him on. You think about that? We shall see. You must be strong to have survived this long, Vagabond. Use your strength to strike down this world's evil, or it is all for nothing. Yeah, I have to make cookies. My boss, every year, like, gives us all fucking presents, which is really nice. And it's really hard to buy things for your boss. So, me and my minions have gotten together on a group present. We're doing, like, a self-care basket. So we got her a bottle of wine and some tchotchkes and her favorite snacks, and I'm gonna make some cookies for it. We got her a tie for her dog. But I should have made the cookies before I streamed, and I took a nap on the couch instead, like a moron. Oh, I love you, but I really don't want to deal with you right now. I promise, I love Zeno, I really do. And also, I snuggle with him so much, because since he and Link don't like each other, it's like Link usually gives in first. I don't know that Zeno's necessarily the alpha, but Link is more willing to just take himself somewhere else. So if Zeno comes up on the bed and Link is already snuggling with me, most of the time Link will go away. Unless he's like really entrenched and like nicely sleeping, then Zeno will like come up and try to lay on me without touching Link. But if Link is just come up, Zeno will supersede him in terms of snuggles, and Zeno must lay right here when I am in the bed. So and it's so frustrating because Grid is the kind of person that can sit and watch a show. Like, just sit and watch a show and do nothing else. I can't do that. I cannot sit for the whole show. I'm gonna get up. But the cats want to sit on me. They want me all the time. Ah! Yeah, I hated it because I had to, like, physically pick it back up. Hey, look who it is. Honestly, thought you might have died in the sands between, you know? No way, I'm pretty strong. I like your confidence, pal. At the very least, you made it this far. But stuff's gonna get rougher from here, you know? Grove used to be a real chill village full of lovable country bumpkins. Real salt of the sea types. But anyone who gets the paper knows what happened here by now. Just 10 or 20 tides ago, a bunch of them went totally nuts. Foaming at the mouth, saying all kinds of wild stuff. Wouldn't you know it, these crazy crabs up and killed all the rest of them. That's horrible. I don't lose too much sleep over it. It happens all the time these days. That seems really, really bad. Yeah, it's not great. But what can you do, you know? That's life in the sticks. I just count myself lucky for my cozy apartment in New Carcinia where nothing like that ever happens. Oh, sorry. My nose just started pouring. I need to take care of that. I'll be right back. It took an extra second to, give Xeno some love. You know. Well, have you ever, like, used a neti pot, which... Doing that is terrible. Well, I don't know. Maybe not terrible. When you have a sinus, when you have, like, stuffy sinuses, I would take an ice pick and jam it up into my, you know? But if you use a neti pot, a couple of times I've rinsed everything out and then, like, several hours later have bent over or moved my head in such a way that it just continues. There's just suddenly liquid just coming out my face. That old hermit said the first map piece is somewhere in what's left of this place. Let's get to it then. Don't get shot, you know? Oh, fuck. Sorry, 1 second. I don't know that I've ever had, I guess, a problem here. I have a problem in like the sinus cavity, which I don't think I can get something up in there. Ow. Which direction I want to go first. I can see that maybe this kind of sort of looks like an island, but I don't think it is. figure out how to use... Old World Worrell. Oop. Can we? I don't even know if we can use the hooks on enemies yet. Close claw. The legends say it can grant any wish. They're wrong, though. That wasn't too bad. Really? That's what we did? Okay. Interesting. So I guess that's just too far away. Probably from somewhere else, I guess. Really? Oh, come on. That was stupid. Right? Oh, this isn't the way I went last time. Oh, this is stupid. I should have killed that guy first. Oh well. I can't even get to that. Oh, that sucks. okay. I see. I don't really want to fight this thing right this second. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I need to go make cookies, and I'm too tired for this today. But this seems like a cool area. I'm excited to come back. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a night, and I will see you all on Saturday. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. See you next time, friends.